Our incredible journey is only just beginning.
To many, the president's parting words on Thursday about a peaceful transition of power and a lasting Trump coalition rang hollow after the storming of the Capitol. But outrage over that horrific incident and whatever responsibility Trump bears for it has to be weighed against the rhetoric of his opposition.
A very dangerous person who should not continue in office. This is urgent. This is emergency of the highest magnitude.
Today, Pelosi went so far as to call the chairman of the Joint Chiefs of Staff to discuss, quote, preventing an unstable president from initiating military hostilities or accessing the launch codes and ordering a nuclear strike. That, while the House Democratic Caucus met to consider new impeachment proceedings. Some Republicans are on board, even pushing invocation of the 25th Amendment to remove him.
The president is unfit, and the president is unwell. And the president must now relinquish control of the executive branch voluntarily or involuntarily.
In the digital age's tsunami of information, attention spans and outrage can be short-lived. Already, a nascent backlash in support of Trump is percolating.
And I am sure glad that at least for one day, I didn't hear my Democrat colleagues calling to defund the police.
Among anecdotal evidence producing that backlash, publisher Simon & Schuster has withdrawn its agreement to publish Republican Senator Josh Hawley's new book, The Tyranny of Big Tech. It called Hawley's challenge to the electoral vote count, quote, a dangerous threat to our democracy and freedom. Hawley noted the irony in the publisher's statement, quote, this could not be more Orwellian. We'll see you in court. Republican Congressman Matt Gaetz cited more evidence of the backlash.
There was some on the left who said that we should not even be seated in the body, that we ought to be prosecuted, maybe even jailed.
Corporate America is also taking a tough stance against the siege. The Wall Street Journal reporting today, quote, a number of companies said they fired employees who participated in the riot at the Capitol after seeing employees in photos and videos posted to social media. Steve Schmidt of the Never Trump Lincoln Project has promised to target Trump-supporting companies and employees, vowing in a tweet to, quote, paralyze companies by instigating corporate rebellions and undermining partnerships. Whether these types of threats help solidify a post-Trump Republican Party or further fracture it remains to be seen. Trump's post-transition tone is key.
You can't have a split party. I mean, he's become a leader of the Republican Party, has been for a period of 3 or 4 years. If he's not careful, he's going to have a splinter group move off. The key thing here is how do you bring it together?
As a minority opposition party, Republicans may find their hardest work and their best rewards outside the Beltway in reforming state election law.
We have to change these laws at the state level because these laws are loose. They don't give people any confidence. People are getting ballots that don't belong to them. There's no voter ID, no signature verification. We hear you. We hear you, but we have to come together and work at the state level and change these things.
That's what Republicans did after their shellacking by President Obama in 2008. They undertook a complex plan to win back state legislatures in the 2010 midterms. It worked. They redrew congressional districts, ensuring incumbency. They may have to go back to that playbook. Doug McKelway for the Washington Examiner.